Hey guys, this is just a real quick training on Canva on how to change up photos that are in the templates that others are sharing with you so that you can make them unique just by adding your name or simply adding a background to those pictures. Also, I wanted to show you how you can take a picture from maybe Facebook, um, kind of the same thing that we're going to do. You're just simply going to save everything to your desktop, and then we're going to grab it from your desktop, take it into Canva, and we're going to change it up a little. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And first, what we're going to do is look at the template that we give you. So say you really like one of these pictures, and I'm just going to pick the first one just because it's easy. So what we're going to do is click on the picture in the template, and you can see it has my name down here on the turkey. So this might not be a good one to share. So let's actually go back to a different one. I like to hide my name on my picture sometimes. So let's find a different picture. Let's just go with this one because this one does not have my name on it at all. So what you want to do is just click on the picture. We're going to save image. And you're going to just save this right to your desktop as a bonus drawing or however you want to save it so that you're going to remember it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to, and as you're going through the template, you can save all of your photos. I recommend writing them down so that you know how you saved them and what pictures you have that need changed out, what needs a background, blah, blah, blah. So the next thing we're going to do is go to Canva. And when Canva comes up, this is how my screen is. I'm not sure how yours is. We're going to create a design. So we're already on that page for create a design. The two that I use are Facebook posts, which is this one with the cookies on it. And the other one I use is Facebook cover. This is for our banners that we use in our parties at the top. So I'm going to show you that, how to make a post first. So to make a post, you're simply going to click on Facebook post. We're going to go over here on the left-hand side to where this little cloud says uploads. Click on uploads, and then we're going to go to the top again to where all these images are. We're going to go up to the top, click on there, and we're going to upload. So we saved our pictures to our desktop. So we're going to click on desktop, and we're going to look for bonus drawing. Click on bonus drawing. You're going to open that picture, and it's going to upload right here. So everything that you've uploaded is saved into Canva. You have the option to delete these photos out too. So say we don't want this turkey anymore, we can just delete that photo. So, I mean, you can have many, many pictures in here as you see, but you may want to keep them around for a little bit if you're still creating images for, a certain thing, or, for Thanksgiving's coming up. So if I might want to keep these pictures around a little bit longer. So to get this photo over here, we just simply click it once and it's going to show up. Now, since this is someone else's photo, I recommend putting a background. So you're just going to come back over to the left. You're going to click background. Everything, when you hover over, it's going to say free. It's going to say maybe premium, or it may have a crown on it. That just means that those photos are going to cost money. So you want anything that says free. You can do a solid color on the background. So if we pick red, but we're really not digging this red color and it doesn't really match, we can go back to the color palette over here. You're going to click on the plus sign beside the red and see how it gives you the different shadings that you can go to. So I always just go right in here to the corner, and that's going to give us our brightest red. If you want to back it down a little, you can back it down a little, and now it kind of blends in. You can now save this picture and make this your own because you have added a different background. The next thing that you can do is to add text to this picture to make it different. So we're going to click on the text on the left-hand side. You're going to click add a heading, and you're just simply going to start typing. Don't touch anything, just start typing. And I'm going to add my name to it. And I know it's in white, but that's okay. Because now we're able to change things on this more easily than we could had we have deleted the text out before we started typing anything. So I'm going to make this, we'll just go with the red so that it shows up. I know it's a little hard to see, and I am going to move this. So anytime you're within a box, you want to click on something. So we'll click on my name. Once you get the four-way or come down here to the four-way, that means you can move it. So let's put my name right here. We're going to size it. So the dots in the corner will size. You just click and drag in and out. So click on the dot, hold and drag to make it the size that you want. And then again, click till you get the, move your cursor till you get the arrow. If you don't get the arrow, come down here to the arrow, and you're now able to click, hold, and drag that image or the wording, whatever you've chosen. So that simply is enough to change your photo and make it different, of course. So you can also add elements. So if we want it to, say it's Christmas time, and we want to search Christmas. So we're just going to type in Christmas at the top. We're going to elements, then again typing in Christmas in the little search box. We're going to hit enter and see what comes up. So as I told you, when you're hovering over, all of these images are free. Then we're going to keep scrolling down because I know there's, and you can see, guys, there are so many images that are free. You don't have to pay for this stuff. Don't sign up, don't join anything. See, there's the little crown. So when you hover, it's going to cost you $1 for this one. I don't recommend paying for it simply because there are so many images. You can also go back to Google, search on Google for Christmas images. Simply download them to your desktop just like you did this photo, and then upload it to Canva, how I showed you from your desktop. So we're going to add, just to make it a little Christmassy, we're going to add this little snowman. Oh, and I don't want him, I'm sorry, because he's not going to work. So gosh, I don't know. Let's just pick this one. Again, the dots in the corners will drag. Oops. So the dots in the corners, and you got to make sure you click within the picture, get the 4 dots, and then you're going to click, hold, and drag to make it bigger and smaller. So if you want to make this more Christmassy, you can use this little tool down the bottom. These 2 little arrows will rotate your photo. So remember, click, wait till you get your arrow that says that we're good to move this, or you can, and then we're gonna move this photo up here just to make it a little Christmassy. If you don't like it, simply click and then hit delete. As long as you have that box highlighted, you'll be able to move it, edit it, whatever. There's also, so our main picture, if you see when we start moving it, the purple lines come up, so it centers it for us. Let's see what else do I want to show you. Okay, so say we want to, we're going to find a photo. Let's do Christmas. Oops, if I can spell. So Christmas, and then we're going to do this picture, and we're going to make this picture bigger by dragging out the corners. Top and bottom, the little dashes in the middle of the dots, that's going to make it go top to bottom so we can size it. So that just covered our whole picture, but we didn't want to do that. So we're going to come up here to position, and we're going to make this go backwards. And now that photo becomes our background. How cool is that, guys? It's so easy to do. The other thing that you can do, and I'm just going to do it on this photo as well. So say my name is on there, but you now want it to, I'm going to move my name for you just to make this easier. So we're going to move my name over to here. So now you want to make this yours, but you need to get my name off of there. So what we're going to do is go to Elements. We're going to type in square. And then we're going to pick a square. And for this one, you can use, you know, any anyone. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. So we're gonna, we got to make this the right size here. So we're going to use those to minimize the size. You can also use this one. We're going to, again, click within the box, hold and drag, and then we're going to change the color of this box. We're going to make this white. Click out of the box, and now you can't even see where my name was. So we're going to fix this up a little bit because we don't need this box to be that big. So we're going to just using our tools on the side to come in and kind of crop this box down a little. Click within the box, click hold and drag. And now you've just covered up my name. So you can now put your name anywhere on this picture. Pretty easy, right? I think anyone can do this. It's not that hard. So I think I've pretty much showed you everything on here. So it's this works the same way when you find a picture on Google, if you find a picture on you know, on someone else's Facebook page, you just do it the same way. You're gonna download that picture, you know, click on it, save as, it's gonna go to your, save it to your desktop, name that picture, whatever it is that you're gonna remember, write it down so you know which pictures you're changing, or just do it as you're going through your template. That may be a little bit easier as well. So then you're going to come to Canva, you're going to click upload, and then from upload, then you just click on that image and it comes over to the area that you want to make. And then to save this, then you just edit it however you want. Play around with this, guys. There's so much stuff you can do with it. You can change the font, you can change the colors, you can change the colors of these bells. Maybe if it doesn't, it's not giving us the option to change the bells, but some things you can change the colors on, like the colors will come up over here. And you can actually change out these different colors and just make them different colors. So when we go to download this, we're going to click download, always save it as a PNG, and then simply click download. Then when you go to your desktop, go to your downloads, and it's going to be there. Or just when you're in Canva, you click on photo or add a photo, or I'm sorry, not Canva, in Post My Party, you're going to add, click on the box where you're going to find your photo, go to your downloads, and pull it from there. You can name it. You can, so if we were to click on this photo, it's going to open up. It'll take a few seconds here for it to come up. So there it is. We're going to go to these three dots, and then also you can save from here if you just don't want to download it into your downloads. So we have the option here to save it anywhere we want. If you have a certain folder, I have banners and stuff, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. But if you want it to save this to maybe, you know, your virtual party template images, and you have that photo, you would just click that, and then we're going to rename our picture here to bonus drawing, save, and we're done. So the other thing that I want to show you in Canva is how to create a banner. And this is the photo that's at the top in your parties that you're creating. So with that, we're going to click Facebook cover. From Facebook cover, we want to go to uploads. If you already have an image there, you can use that image. If not, you know, find something out there that you want. Let's pick this one. So we're just going to drag this out, and I'm not sure that I can get this one quite big enough, but we're going to try. We'll see what happens. So on this one, you'll see that, let me see if I can get it to come up. Okay, so there are, do you guys see the rectangle in purple? That is supposed to mean that that's what's going to show on your, actually on your Facebook wall. So if we were to, you know, say we were to put this photo as our banner, then that's what we're gonna see. So I'm gonna show you some more. This is actually a pretty cool picture, I'm thinking. So let's go to text because we want to add some text. And remember, this is for our Facebook parties. So let's just write in here. And again, once you hit this button for add a heading, we're not going to touch anything. We're just going to let it there because it's going to go away as soon as we start typing. Okay, welcome to our party. And then I want to move it. So again, once you have that arrow, click hold and drag. And then I'm actually going to put this right here because I want to show you something else that's really cool. So, and again, you can see that line is going to come up, that purple outline with the rectangle. So we want to make sure that this is within those lines. And even sometimes you may still have to adjust it because it's not within the lines. Or I'm sorry, it is within the lines, but it still will get cut off in your cover photo. Why? I'm not really sure of that, but I just always try to make sure that my text is always, you know, a little bit in from where those purple lines are. So if you can see right here, party is a little hard to read. So what I'm going to do is make something really cool and fun. We're going to use our square again. So we went to elements. We had it recently used, so I just clicked that. I didn't have to search for the square. So I'm going to stretch this out, and then I'm just going to make it smaller, a little smaller, stretch it just a little more on each side. And now what I'm going to do is pick a color for this. So let's go up here to our color box right up here. We're going to click on our color box, and let's see how this one looks. All right, so we're going to place this right over top of our words. Now we're going to go to position because we want that wording to be in front. We're going to move that box to backward. Now we're going to fix this up a little bit. So that looks pretty good. And now we want to fade this out because we want to see this beautiful image of the turkey and the carrots and everything on there. So we want to lighten this up and almost make it transparent. So we're going to click the transparency button. And this is really cool, guys. Watch this. So, oh, and I'm in the wrong one. So I want to make sure we're in the right box here. So click out of that. We want the box. There we go. Now we're going to lighten up our orange box. You see how the turkey becomes more visible, but we can still read the word party. How awesome is that? And now you have a great image that you can use for your virtual parties for the banners. Now say we want them to, I know you've all seen our little click to shop button. So let's just Google turkey, not Google, I'm sorry, search it within here. So let's do a leaf. Search a leaf and see what we get. Not a turkey leaf, just a leaf. Oh. And if I could type, this might work. So leaf, we're going to hit enter and see what comes up for us. So how about we use this one, but we don't like that color, right? So let's change that to maybe, and we want a brown leaf. So we don't have brown as an option. So we're going to click this orange, go up here, and now we can make it brown because you can pick colors out of these color wheels that they give you here. So we want to make this smaller, of course. We're going to move this over to center it. Did you guys see how the line comes through? It's like a dotted purple line that lets us know that it's centered. And now we want to add some words to this. So let's maybe lighten this up a little because this is a little, actually we'll leave it that. We'll leave it that color. Now we're going to add text. Remember to add text. We come back over here to text. We're going to add our heading, and you can choose. These just make it smaller automatically, but don't worry about that because you can always change that by dragging the corners inside and out. You can also change it once you have the wording done as well. So we're going to do click to and then shop. And now we want to change this because we're not going to be able to see it. So let's just make it a little bit bigger by dragging it so we can see what it's going to look like. We're going to go up here to this little thing here with the A is going to change our color. So let's make that orange. We can make it bold. And you may have to highlight if it doesn't make everything bold. So we're going to highlight. Oops. And We didn't make this bold. Let's just make it all bold. If I can get it to, sometimes it's a little tricky to get right on that line, so I just make it bigger sometimes. Make sure it's all, we're gonna make it bold, and then we are going to make it centered. And then let's say we want to change up our wording or our lettering, and we want to make it, we want to change it to, let's see if we can find something just real quick. How about we type in one and we do this one, just kind of makes it a more bold. It really didn't change it much, but okay, so now remember, we're in this square. To move it, we want the arrow. So click, hold, drag, and now it's not fitting on our leaf, so we're just going to adjust it. Click within, we have the arrow. We're gonna move it. Still not quite to size, so we're just gonna play around with it a little bit, and there you go. So when your guests come into the party, they see this, click to shop, and you're all set for your photo. If you want to add your name on there, you want to add Pampered Chef somewhere, you can certainly do that. So same thing, we're going to click to download. Same way, we're doing the PNG download, and it will be in our download files. So that is how you create a banner or you change a picture to make it your own. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoy playing with Canva. It is very addicting, and I can guarantee you will want to spend hours upon hours playing and creating images because it is so much fun. So I hope that you guys have learned something from this and are excited to use it. So thanks again. If you need any help, please reach out to Dee or I, and we will certainly help you. Have a great day.